Hey guys, it is John over at Second Wind Cycles. Happy Wednesday. If you can, on the bottom, hit like, hit subscribe, hit that little bell.
All right. Ding, ding.
I don't really know what the bell does. Maybe don't hit the bell? I definitely need you guys to like and subscribe for sure. But I guess hitting the bell doesn't hurt. I really don't know what it does. But this is our Wednesday update, hump day update. We are gonna flip the camera around and, well, you know what, maybe I'll just stay here, I don't know. We'll try this way this week. 71 CB500. You guys have seen it. I think it was our first bike on the channel. I have fabricated the exhaust. The exhaust is off, and it is currently getting painted. I actually got a buddy of mine painting it. He wanted to try painting, so I'm like, go ahead. I was all for keeping this bike when it's finished, but we need the room, and the more I got on it, it's not comfortable for me because I'm fat.
Wait a second, I'm not big boned, I'm just fat.
So this bike is going to be for sale when we're done with it, for sure. I was thinking about keeping it, but I'm not. I'm not going to keep it. We're working on the website. I will have something up there about this bike for sale. This is the YouTube-inspired adventure bike scrambler build. This bike's ready to be torn down, get ready for paint. I still need to do the kickstand, still need to fabricate a couple things, but it's all stuff that I'm going to be doing afterwards. So this bike is ready for a ton of grinding on the terrible welds that I did. A lot of Bondo, a lot of filler. I'm not a welder. We definitely proved it on this one. The next bike, the next one for the YouTube inspired adventure bike, that one I'll do a better welding job on. And that one is over there. This one is ready. This one's not even close to being ready. I lied. We have to take the electronics out. I've got all the templates for the electric tray. We're going to put that in. We're keeping that bracket for the seat because that seat's going to be different. We are going to use this tank. Once we do that, it'll actually be ready for tear down and paint as well. This bike here is a customer bike. We're in customer mode this week. I don't know anything about this bike. Neither does he. That's why we're going through it. I'll take you around really quick. Hold on. So this is a 2004 Kawasaki Vulcan 750. A buddy of mine got it. Unfortunately, the owner had passed away, and the wife had it sitting in her garage since, holy shit, March. I thought it was only 5 years. It was almost 10 years, 11 years. Holy cow. 11 years. We don't know anything about this bike, but we know he rode it. And then he put, how many miles on this thing? 32,800 miles. And he parked it, and according to the wife, it ran perfect, and then he parked it, and then he passed away. So we're gonna go through this, do a compression test, see what we've got. We're gonna drain the oil. This oil smells more like gas than oil. Still working on getting this tank open to see how bad the tank is. I really don't know, but we'll go for that one. Next up is this bad boy. And I might be screwing the pooch on this one. I don't know if I actually... This is a Survivor Series episode, but I haven't shot it yet, and I don't know if you guys know about this bike yet, but I know on Instagram I posted it. It is a 73 Triumph Bonneville 750. If you guys follow our channel, you know I am a sucker for Triumphs. And I saw this on Marketplace, and it was like 34 weeks old. And the guy specifically said, don't message me asking me if it's available. Well, me being the guy I am, I messaged him. I said, hey, dude, it's been 34 weeks. is it still available? And he was totally cool, dude. He's like, no, I get it. He's like, yeah, no, it is. So I ended up picking up this thing, and hopefully you guys like Triumph content, because I got this one and he sold me the rest of his collection. So we're picking that up in a couple months. So we're going to do, yeah, too many bikes. Way too many bikes. But we did sell, we did sell all the parts bikes. All the parts bikes are gone. So all I have are CX500s, CB750s, KZ400s. That's all we are going to do as far as projects go. Well, and my BMW. I've got a 91 BMW that I'm going to do. But as far as the projects go for us to build and sell to you guys, those are the only 3 platforms we're going to be doing. Just because I had a ton of parts bikes. I probably had well over 30 bikes in inventory. And I've sold 10 off in the past 2 weeks, just getting rid of parts bikes, just getting rid of them. Just, I don't have enough room, and it's just, we were never going to do anything with them. So we're also shooting today some more of the YouTube-inspired adventure bike builds. This is our goodie box from our friends at the Bearded Mechanic. I got to go through all this stuff and see what we're actually going to use and what we're not going to use, because I noticed there's some stuff in there, and Craig did, full disclosure, he did say, he goes, some of this stuff's junk, some of it's good. Deal with it, and we will. On the Vulcan, we are going to try the vinegar technique. And there's actually another Survivor Series candidate over there you might have seen on the video, but I was trying to hide from you guys. I'll just throw it out there. It's a 78 CB 750K. The tank on it, that tank hasn't been touched in over 20 years, but the inside of the tank looks immaculate, but smells like paint thinner. So we are going to clear that out with distilled white vinegar. Also, I had a message on Instagram. So I had a message on Instagram, so I'm just going to address it now. We are an AMSOIL dealer, 100% an AMSOIL dealer. And you'll notice on that bench over there, you'll see some cheaper oil. And I had a guy say, oh, is that a bait and switch? No, it's not a bait and switch. If like the CB500, when I sell that, you're going to have AMSOIL in it. When you buy that, it's going to have all the forks, it's going to have AMSOIL in it. The motor's going to have AMSOIL. Everything's going to have AMSOIL, because I want you guys to have quality stuff. Now, when I do this bike, I'm going to do an oil change right away. I'm going to use the less expensive oil and make sure this bike runs. Okay. Then, once I get it running, everything's good. My buddy gives me the thumbs up. I want to finish it. Let's get everything done on it. It needs to be done, because I know it needs a front tire. I know it needs front brakes. We don't know what's going on with the motor yet. The carbs need to be completely cleaned. Don't know what's going on with the tank yet. But just assuming this thing runs and everything's good, which I'm assuming it will, after I do the oil change with the less expensive oil, before it rolls out of this shop, it's going to have quality AMSOIL in it. Probably not with the forks, but because we don't even touch that. But the engine itself will have AMSOIL. So I don't think you guys have seen. One thing that was brought up to my attention is we are a revival channel as well. We show revivals of motorcycles, and we don't have any revivals on our channel because I didn't film them for some reason, except for the Nighthawk revival, which revived in, I believe, a minute. I believe it was a minute and 13 seconds into that video. So that one, you guys are gonna start seeing more revivals. I don't know if I'll do it with the Vulcan. Oh, it tastes good. If you guys want your coffee to taste as good, secondwindcycles.com. Check out the merch section. Actually, that's a lie. I don't think these are on there yet, but t-shirts are. Getting back to that, sorry. On the Vulcan here, I don't know if I'll actually do a revival on it, because technically it's not my bike. I'm sure my buddy wouldn't care if I, he's doing it for his kids, so I'm sure he wouldn't care if I threw it up there. But we might do it on here, we might not, I don't know. But we are going to do a revival on the CB750. That's going to be our next Survivor Series episode. And on the Triumph, it's already revived, but I bought it that way. But you can see it needs some stuff. We've got to get this attached. There are no mufflers, tailpipes, I'm sorry. These shocks are seeing better days. I might even just do aftermarket gas shocks like we do on there. I know it's not original. The other thing that I'm having a issue with is I do want to put a front fender on this thing, but the fender off the Bonneville that I have, the 650 chopper, these tires don't clear it. So I've got to do some research. And maybe if you guys are watching, if you're Triumph nuts, if you know if the original 750 fender will fit over this. I don't think it does. And I don't really want to fabricate anything. I definitely want one for the front. For the rear, I'm indifferent. I mean, it's wide open under there. I probably should. There's nothing there. I probably should get something in there. Just because this seat is actually, it's actually an original Triumph seat. I was shocked. He threw that in the deal, which was awesome. Thank you so much. That's it, guys. The CB750 is still being worked on. Hopefully, I'll get to that this week. I'm going to work primarily on the Vulcan this week. The YouTube bikes, I'm going to take a week off. And next Friday, we've got a trip coming up to Missouri, and we'll probably do some video content on that. You guys will probably like that one, hopefully. So, some cool stuff going on down there. That's it. You guys have a good week, and we'll see you maybe over the weekend or definitely next week. Definitely check out our Instagram page, and if you could, check out our Facebook page and give us a couple likes on that one, because I really don't do anything with that one. I should, and I just don't. But that's it. Have a good week.